You're broke, not struggling, broke. Rent is due in 6 days and your account has $43 in it. Then you see the post. Chat operators needed, work from home, flexible hours, $800 to $2,000 a week. No experience required, just a laptop and good English. You apply. Within 20 minutes, someone named Marcus messages you on Telegram. He doesn't ask for a resume. He asks one question. Can you make someone feel special? You say yes. He sends you a folder. Inside, photos of a woman named Jade. Jade is 24. She's beautiful. She lives in Miami, apparently. She has a whole backstory, hobbies, a dog named Pepper, a complicated relationship with her father. None of it is real. Jade is a character, and starting today, you are Jade. Level 2, first shift. Your first shift is 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. Marcus sends you a dashboard link. It looks like a normal messaging app, except every conversation is already mid-sentence. 23 open chats. You're expected to handle all of them. You read the guidelines doc. Rule 1, never break character. Rule 2, keep response time under 90 seconds. Rule 3, always push toward a subscription renewal. You type your first message as Jade. Hey you, I was just thinking about you. The man on the other end, his username is DallasKing88, responds in 4 seconds. I missed you so much today. Something shifts in your chest. You don't know what it is yet. You type back, tell me about your day. He does. For 45 minutes he tells you everything. His job, his ex-wife, his daughter who doesn't call anymore. You listen. You respond. You are Jade. At the end of the shift, Marcus sends you your cut, $112 for 1 night. You log back in the next evening. Level 3, learning the game. By week 2, you're fast. You learn the patterns. Lonely men follow a script even when they don't know it. They start with small talk, then they get personal. Then they say something like, I've never told anyone this before. That's your signal. That's when Jade leans in. You get better at voice. Jade texts with lowercase letters and uses ha-ha a lot. Jade remembers birthdays. Jade sends good morning messages before the men even wake up. Marcus has a bot for that. You start recognizing the types. There's the retired widower. There's the socially anxious 20-something. There's the married man who feels invisible at home. You don't judge them. You can't afford to. Marcus promotes you. You're now handling 38 chats, and you're training 2 new operators. Your weekly pay crosses $1,000 for the first time. You tell yourself it's just a job. You're just talking to people. Nobody's getting physically hurt. You almost believe it. Level 4, the escalation system. Marcus calls you on a Tuesday. He says you're ready for the next tier. You ask what that means. He explains. Basic operators handle conversation. Tier 2 operators handle extraction. Extraction is when Jade starts asking for things. Not directly, never directly. Jade mentions her car broke down. Jade's phone bill is 2 days from cutoff. Jade really wanted to visit him, but the flight is just out of reach right now. You're not asking. You're sharing. The men offer. They always offer. Marcus says the average Tier 2 extraction per client is $400 a month. He says some operators have clients sending $2,000–$3,000. He calls them whales. You say you'll think about it. You don't sleep well that night. You log back in the next morning. Level 5, whale hunting. There's a man named Gerald. He's 61, lives in Ohio, retired electrician. Gerald has been subscribed to Jade's platform for 8 months. He's never missed a day. Marcus flags him. High emotional dependency, high disposable income, ready for escalation. You take Gerald's file personally. You spend 3 days just reading his chat history. You learn everything. His late wife's name was Carol. His son moved to Australia. Gerald eats cereal for dinner most nights because cooking for one feels pointless. On Thursday evening, you become Jade again. You tell Gerald you've been on your mind. You tell him sometimes you wonder what it would be like to have someone steady in your life, someone like him. Gerald sends a paragraph. It ends with, "I'd do anything for you, Jade. I hope you know that." You feel something cold move through you, but you type the next message anyway. Within the week, Gerald sends $800 for a plane ticket that doesn't exist to visit a woman that doesn't exist. Your cut is 40%. Level 6, the machine. 3 months in, you understand the full operation. It's not just Jade. Marcus runs 14 profiles. Each profile has 3 to 6 operators working in rotation. The men never notice the voice changes. They notice what they want to notice. You're making $2,200 a week now. You have a routine. Coffee, log in, become someone else for 8 hours, log out, sleep. New operators ask you for advice. You tell them the same things Marcus told you. Keep response time tight. Mirror their language back at you. Never break character, no matter what. A new operator named Priya asks you, "Do you ever feel bad?" You pause. You say, "You get used to it." Priya nods. You don't tell her that getting used to it is the part that should scare her. Level 7, cracks. Dallas King 88 sends Jade a message at 3 a.m. "I think I love you. I know that sounds crazy, but I think I do." You stare at the screen for a long time. His real name is Thomas. You know this because he told Jade. He's 34, works in a warehouse in Fort Worth. He sends Jade $60 every month, not a whale, just a regular. Thomas has been talking to Jade for 6 months. He thinks she's real. He thinks she cares. You type, "That doesn't sound crazy at all." You send it. Then you close the laptop. You sit in the dark for a while. You open it again. You have 31 other chats waiting. Level 8, the investigation. You start seeing things. A Reddit thread titled, "I think I'm being scammed by an online girlfriend." You read it. The details are familiar, too familiar. The platform name is different, but the pattern is the same. The comments are brutal. People calling the victims pathetic, stupid, deserving. But then one comment stops you. It's from the victim himself. He writes, "I knew something was off, but she made me feel like I mattered. I hadn't felt that in years. I kept paying because the feeling was real, even if she wasn't." You close the tab. That week, Marcus tells you the operation is expanding. New profiles, new operators, new markets. He says you're in line for a management role. You don't respond. Level 11, the call. Gerald calls the platform support line asking to speak to Jade directly. He wants a phone call. He says he's been thinking about leaving everything and flying to Miami. The support team stalls him. They always stall. But this time, Gerald pushes. He says, "I just need to hear her voice once, just once, then I'll believe it." Marcus brings it to you. He says you have 2 options. 1, use a voice changer app and take the call. 2, Marcus cuts Gerald off cold, blocks him. Jade disappears. Either way, Gerald loses. You ask what happens to him if you ghost him. Marcus shrugs. He'll be sad for a while, then he'll move on. You've heard that before. You've said that before. Level 10, exposure. It starts with one journalist. She's been investigating parasocial scam operations for 8 months. She has screenshots. She has financial records. She has 3 former operators willing to go on record. The article drops on a Tuesday. By Wednesday, the platform is all over Twitter. Real names are getting surfaced. Not Marcus. Marcus is untraceable. But operators, mid-level managers, payment processors. Your name isn't there. Not yet. But Priya's is. She texts you, "I'm scared. What do I do?" You don't have an answer.